Take a step into South London, a boiling pot overflowing with culture, where inspiration is in the voices of those that seek the same. Way before it was heard, it was written. Time honors thy words as a part of life's verse. You live and you learn. Listen, as the present age are speaking. But remember, it was written.
I'm C. John Storr, aka The Siege, aka CJ, whatever you may know me as. Hey. Patience is a virtue. Think before you talk. Everything you do ain't always a walk in the park. Life like an airport. You ready, wanna depart? Reassemble my thoughts, a new start. Next level, no rebel. Flow still as hot as a kettle. More cheddar, keep pushing like 4 pedals. Won't settle, till I fill up my wall with platinum medals. More drive than 6'10". Really, you should know better. Mama's only child, I'm as loyal as you could be. So now I understand why they playing like a T. My intuition telling me them misguided souls. And every time I'm on my own, gotta stay on my toes. Cause Jack is lurking, trying to do me bad, and I ain't even scratched the surface. Damn, the devil out working. Ha, I pray to God so you know it helps. How you gonna know me but don't know yourself? True talk. Like a quote that my mom's always like told me as a youngster, you know what I'm saying? Just have patience or whatever. And always think before you talk. You know when you be feeling like in that limbo stage where, like, you know when you're at the airport and you're feeling like, damn man, when this flight coming or it might be delayed or something, you know what I'm saying? When we gonna keep it moving, like, you know what I'm saying? It's that's kind of what it meant to me. I mean, the transition from like moving from here from London to Houston, Texas, being that I was born in London, I grew up in Houston or whatever. Within my journey as a whole, like the two just kind of like merged, like, you know what I'm saying? Because when I first went there, I was like, oh, so where you from, bro? Bro, I'm from the south side of London. The music side of things was crazy as well. Like, obviously, a lot of people would know about it. It's like chopped and screwed music. You know what I'm saying? Originates in Houston, you know what I'm saying? Man, the first chopped and screwed track I heard, I think it was a 3-6 Mafia. I'm not gonna spit the lyrics in them because it's a bit too explicit for it, but yeah, man, but just like the contrast or whatever, so. First that comes to mind is that Rick Ross and that Mafia music too, with featuring Chrisette Michele. It's like, kilograms were the key to my success. I apologize being so discreet with my connect. But his passion in his verse and so forth, it was just like, that was like halfway into his career. And to hear how he was coming on the track, you know what I'm saying? And like, who would have imagined the figures this figure would be making? I was just like, damn, like, shh. Okay, crazy with it, like, you know what I'm saying? That's when I knew, like, Ricky had bars. I was like, all right, Ricky got bars. Ricky got bars, yeah. I'd have to say MJ, you know, to keep it real. To keep it real, like, you know what I'm saying? Just man's style, like, you know what I'm saying, and just like keeping to himself. Imagine, even though all the things he went through, you know what I'm saying, like the way he portrayed certain things on tracks, you know what I'm saying, his wordplay, and just like how it always made people, because people would be crying at his concerts, like, you know what I'm saying. Obviously the man had a powerful voice as well, don't get me wrong. His vocal was like, you know what I'm saying, but besides that, like lyrically, like it was just like, you know what I'm saying. I feel like there's certain tracks I can relate to, like Human Nature, like, what was he saying? Why? Tell him it's human nature. Why? Oh, why you do me that way? Hey, like, it's crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just it's the way his music can just take you to like different moods, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like with anyone, you know what I'm saying, your mood changes. It's like, you know what I'm saying, it's never every day the same, you know what I'm saying? So personally, how's it? I mean, for myself, like, I feel like that's the outlet right there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel like I can't get the words out to communicate to certain people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when I'm writing, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I'm in a different world now. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm in my own world. You know what I'm saying? So it's always been something that I could go to. You know what I'm saying? To just release my feelings in that sense. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever I'm feeling at the time, or whatever I feel like I want to portray on a situation, or, you know what I'm saying, so. I'd have to say what I'm not doing. I wouldn't say not doing nothing because I'm always doing something. But in that moment where it's just like, in that thought where you don't think, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you just get lost within that moment, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's when I'm most creative, when I don't think about anything else that's around me. Like I just kind of block out everything else and just, it's like a tunnel vision. C. John, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you having me in here. And yeah, man, C. John signing out. Hey.